IKhanWhisper here, and since Halloween is coming up, I thought it was as good a time as any to play some Vermintide. So, here we are, just jumping into the first mission, the Horn of Magnus. If you're not familiar with Vermintide, it's similar to Left 4 Dead, but set in a Warhammer fantasy universe. Instead of zombies, there's the Skaven, which are humanoid rats. And here I'm playing as the Witch Hunter, and I'm accompanied by the elf Way Watcher, I believe, and the Empire Soldier, and a dwarf. And here's a storm vermin, an armored rat. And these are just some of the common rats. So I also have this Let's Play available on my non-ASMR channel if you'd like to check that out. The link will be in the description for that. So here, it's the first mission, and the rats have just crawled out of the sewers and attacked the city. And we have to reach the Horn of Magnus in an attempt to warn the soldiers and inhabitants of the city in hopes that they can defend themselves. But as we can see from entering the New Watch barracks, there is no survivors here, and they've been taken unawares in the night. So we have to fight our way through the hordes of rats. A seemingly impossible task for only 4 people, but we'll have to work together to succeed. And now we have a rush of them all at once. Just a pack of rats. And here is the rat ogre, which is a giant, muscly rat. And there's a rattling gunner, which, as it sounds, is a rat with a Gatling gun. Both of those can be tricky, especially both at once. But I'm able to rescue the Way Watcher while still being attacked by the rat ogre. So we walk through the hog pit and explore, restock on some ammunition. And as you can tell, the game is how do I put this? There's a lot of I don't know, gore or dismemberment of the rats as you're fighting them. They will slice off limbs or heads or cut them in half, which gets pretty intense when there's a whole pack of them attacking you. So this forgotten crypt and pick up an ancient tome. And here, behold the glory of this tome. Back out into the streets of the city and into this little back alley here to a forgotten little chapel where another ancient tome awaits. So the Packmaster is similar to maybe like the smoker or jockey from Left 4 Dead, where they'll try to drag you away from the group. Now we enter a courtyard here, where the only way through is to breach the gate. I think it said it was the Stroman Market. So we have to escort an explosive barrel to the gate and stack up 3 of them while defending against waves of rats. And if the barrel is hit by anyone, it will light and explode after a few seconds. And here, our dwarf companion is getting surrounded by rats. So we have to save him. Good old Barden Gorikson. Here comes another wave of rats. 2 barrels have reached the gates. Only 1 more until we can proceed. Good thing this person kept a healthy supply of explosive barrels at their shop for no apparent reason. And there's a gutter runner, like the hunter from Left 4 Dead. It will pounce onto its victim and incapacitate them. And here we emerge onto a once glorious little clearing, which could have been for a place of gathering or market stalls. And the green cloud is from a globadier, a rat who throws poison, bombs, or grenades. More storm vermin. Storm vermin, as I was going to say. And sometimes the storm vermin will come by themselves, or other times they'll come in whole squads. And Barton Gorikson, the bot, couldn't help himself and charged headlong into battle with this whole squad, only lasting about a second by himself before he was cut down, forcing the rest of the squad to hold off. All of them. And the witch hunter parries a strong blow and tries to suppose, and go reinforce the Way Watcher, who's holding off 4 of them. And a Packmaster tries to sneak up from behind. With only 1 hit left, squaring off against the Storm Vermin. And cutting the last one in half through its armor, while another Packmaster charges. And this was on hard difficulty, hence all of the special enemies like this. And there you see a gutter runner in action. And those blades do hurt. So we have to now rescue 2 of the downed companions who are just up ahead. I like the 2-handed sword that I'm using. It is very effective at both single targets and groups of enemies. Climb these staircases, getting ever closer to the Horn of Magnus, our final destination, to the upper parts of the city. But still exploring for useful items. Guess that potion will be left behind. Into an old tavern. Left vacant in the aftermath of the night assault of the Skaven. Another Packmaster attacks. Always looming in the shadows, waiting to pull off an unsuspecting team member. The kind of glow of white light that just occurred is a healing enchant on my weapon, where it has a chance to heal me when I hit an enemy. Now we're on the rooftops of the city. Which you wouldn't think would be made for walking on, but it looks like there's even houses up here, which are only accessible by walking on planks between rooftops. I don't think I'd want that house. Although it does look pretty nice. But the location, though. And it seems a Gatling rat is on a lower, inaccessible rooftop from us, firing. Another onslaught of rats approaches. These are tinier rats, which only hope to pose a threat in great tentacles of the Horn of Magnus. The bots greedily grab up the healing supplies and then taunt the Way Watcher without healing, holding the medkit in its hands and not using it. Marcus Gruber is greedy with his health kits. Finally decides to heal the elf. Good Marcus Gruber. And we continue to climb the tower. With no signs of any assistance thus far, and with no other human in sight. We turn a corner to see another rattling gunner, waiting but unable to load his gun in time before he is brushed aside. We get to the upper reaches of the tower and spot the Horn of Magnus, a giant horn capable of alerting the entire city. But a Globadier was lying in wait, blanketing the entire platform in a noxious cloud. But it's not enough to dissuade the adventurers from pressing onward and warning the city. The horn is massive. The defenders plan there where to make their stand, as they know that blowing the horn will undoubtedly attract the attention of any Skaven in the area. The horn is blown and shakes the tower to its core. There's a momentary respite before the approaching storm, and their threats scurry from every dark nook and cranny of the tower and attack en masse. Even a storm vermin joins the assault. But he is no match for the four adventurers. The elf falls, but is quickly brought back up and into the fight. And a gas rat throws a perfectly placed poison bomb, and the witch hunter stumbles around aimlessly and spends too much time in the poison fog. scamper away. But the horn collapses, revealing an elevator that can be used to escape the tower before it is too late. The Reds don't know what to do inside of this elevator. But the party must wait for everyone to be on it before escaping. And a new grouper is joined. And the witch hunter types the words that will be remembered for all history. They were so epic. Get on, lol. And the Waywatcher displays elven magic by backing up through a solid stone wall and then teleporting backwards. I don't think that's how the elevators are supposed to work. Start just sliding dangerously fast. But nevertheless, the party emerges unscathed and gets on their wagon, and it emerges victorious, warning the town and you remain alive after the Skaven assault. And now we can experience, and we also roll for loot that you get and can equip. So it's all up to chance, and I have pretty bad luck, but I still managed to get a blue, which looks pretty cool. The Solent Svianda, which is for